One chilly night in December 2019, a late-night alert from her Ring camera jolted a woman awake at 3 a.m., signaling detected motion outside her home. For months, an unsettling feeling had lingered due to strange occurrences she couldn't explain, unexplained footsteps and fleeting shadows caught just in her periphery. Compelled by curiosity and persistent unease, she finally confronted the source of the alert that early morning. The sight that met her eyes left her profoundly disturbed, an emotion that still haunts her. As the video starts, a small pale figure peeks out from the doorway of her home, capturing immediate attention. Intriguingly, as it rounds the corner, it morphs into a taller, more formidable presence. When it steps back into view, the figure is unmistakably that of a woman, gracefully gathering her flowing dress as she walks toward the street. Paranormal or not, this footage is sure to send a chill down your spine. Captured in the early hours at 3 a.m., footage from a man's Ring camera unveils a scene shrouded in mystery and unease. Details are sparse, but the events unfold in a manner that invites speculation. The video opens with a woman wearing a mask, seemingly trying to gain entry into the man's home. Upon noticing the doorbell camera, she fixes her gaze on it for a prolonged 40 seconds. In a chilling sequence, she dons goggles and adjusts her mask, deliberately obscuring her features even further. Before she leaves, the woman makes a series of cryptic hand gestures towards the camera, deepening the intrigue of her visit. As she walks away, she pauses to retrieve something from behind a wall of the house. With little additional information available, this mysterious encounter captured on film raises more questions than answers. As the woman slowly retreats from the house, it seems she might be leaving for good. Yet, a more attentive observation reveals her pacing back and forth in front of the house until the video abruptly ends at the 2-minute mark due to the doorbell camera shutting off. Intriguingly, after the footage ends, neighbors reported seeing the woman lingering outside the house for an additional 20 to 30 minutes before she finally vanished into the night. Her identity remains a mystery. She could be a potential stalker, an ex-girlfriend, or a complete stranger. Her reasons for approaching the house are just as elusive. Compounding the enigma, she took careful steps to hide her identity by wearing a mask and goggles, and adjusting her mask throughout the encounter. The question of why she felt compelled to conceal her appearance adds a deeper layer of mystery to the whole situation, leaving a lingering unease about her intentions and identity. Deep in the heart of Texas, a tale of mystery began to unfold on one man's property. Despite having lived there for years, he had never laid eyes on his next-door neighbor, and the presence of abandoned buildings scattered about only heightened the sense of eeriness. Compelled by strange noises that often pierced the night's stillness, he decided to set up a CCTV camera in his backyard. One quiet evening, driven by a nagging curiosity, he decided to review the footage just before bedtime. The images that flickered on his screen were nothing short of astonishing. Just past his shed, he captured a breathtaking sight on camera, an apparition that looked like a small child meandering across the neighbor's property from left to right. Given that he had never seen his neighbor, and the nearby buildings were desolate and abandoned, it seemed improbable that a living child would wander there in the dead of night. Could this have been the spirit of a child, or was it something else entirely? The interpretation is left up to you. In an unusual incident captured by a doorbell camera, a user named RIT recounts how a late-night disturbance caused by their dog led to an unexpected discovery. They were jolted awake by a motion alert from their Ring app, linked to their doorbell camera. Upon checking the app, they encountered a surprising scene captured on camera. The tension escalates as the man seen on camera begins to knock and ring the doorbell, attempting to enter the property. In response to this unsettling intrusion, the homeowner acts swiftly, threatening to call the police to manage the potentially dangerous situation.
Okay, I was looking for my dog, Fido. Don't have to get all like that and stuff, honey. You know, it could be pretty.
On a quiet night in Phoenix, Arizona, a homeowner's doorbell camera captured a startling and unusual event. A man equipped with an odd assortment of weapons, a sword, a hammer, and an axe, stepped onto the front porch. With deliberate movements, he began to methodically pilfer various items that had been left outside the house. As he filled his bag with the stolen items, a car drove by, but remarkably, the man didn't even flinch. Unfazed by the passing vehicle, he continued his theft with calm determination. After securing his loot, the man walked away as casually as if he were just out for a stroll, the sword nonchalantly tucked under his arm like an ordinary accessory. His calm demeanor throughout the theft, along with his unusual choice of weapons, gave the footage a particularly eerie and unsettling vibe. Late on the night of June 17, 2023, the Hall family in Florida was jolted awake by an alert from their Ring camera, signaling motion outside their home around 3 a.m. Mysterious sounds had been disrupting their sleep throughout the night, but every time they checked, everything seemed perfectly normal. It wasn't until they reviewed the footage from their Ring camera that they were truly amazed by what they discovered. The footage captured a startling scene. A hammock suddenly flips over, and at the same moment, a ghostly, translucent figure is seen gliding smoothly across their backyard from left to right. Impressively, the figure maintains its form throughout the video, even taking a moment to pause, turn, and drift back the way it came. This eerie footage raises intriguing questions. Are we witnessing a paranormal encounter, or could this be an elaborate hoax? The interpretation is yours to make. One tranquil evening, as Emmy, a TikTok user, was unwinding at home, the silence was abruptly shattered by a notification from her Ring camera, indicating some activity outside. Feeling a mix of curiosity and apprehension, she hurried to check the footage. The sight that met her eyes sent a shiver down her spine, transforming what had been an ordinary night into something eerily extraordinary. When Emmy glanced at the roof, her eyes locked onto what appeared to be an eerie, motionless figure. For a moment, she was frozen, struggling to comprehend the bizarre sight before her. Then, almost as if it sensed her stare, the figure suddenly soared away, leaving a trail of mystery behind. Was this a fleeting encounter with the paranormal, or something entirely different? It's a puzzle that raises more questions than it answers, leaving you to ponder the mystery. Imagine you're heading out on a routine trip to your local Walmart to pick up a few household essentials. Just another ordinary day, or so you'd think. However, for one Reddit user, it turned out to be anything but ordinary. Later, while reviewing their doorbell camera footage, they made a chilling discovery. Someone had eerily followed them home from the store. They shared this unsettling experience on Reddit's creepy video subreddit, posting a video that captured a mysterious man approaching their front door, behaving oddly, and then abruptly leaving. The disturbing scene caught on video was alarming enough to stir concern. The person who posted it clarified in a comment, "For those wondering if I missed something, no, there are windows next to the doors. The blinds were open but not fully. It seems he was likely trying to peer inside my home. I checked to ensure nothing was left outside and found nothing." It's the kind of scenario that sends shivers down your spine just thinking about it. Let's hope this eerie stranger never makes a return visit to the Reddit user's doorstep. If these creepy doorbell camera moments intrigued you, hit that like button, share with friends, and subscribe for more chilling footage. Don't forget to click the bell so you never miss a spine-tingling update.